What's on the feet? Cool gray forest. You know the vibes. What are we driving, Toretto? Imagine that shit's not there. All right. It smells marvelous in here. I believe I have one of the cleanest drift car interiors out there. Everything is mint. You know, this is a Negro Guinea, so I got push to start in here. Yes, sir. Gallery gasket still A1 like steak sauce. Let's get it. The weather is beautiful. I really love Z's, guys. Like, I don't know what it is about a Z, man, but like when I'm inside of a Z, like, I honestly feel like I'm driving a Lambo. Don't know if you guys noticed, but my windshield is very clear. We got a new windshield on that joint. Well, here it is, guys. This is my 2007 350Z HR Drift Z, my drift build, as you can say. We all know that a drift project alone is a never-ending project. We're just at the beginning with this car. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I try to make this a real straightforward video. So yeah, man, we can start with the front end. We are rocking the Kanze wheels. Shout out to them, man. They're one of the last sponsors I had on everything that I did. Surprisingly, a lot of people think that these are 19s, but they're actually 18s. Running a squared setup. Not much to talk about them ugly ass brake calipers. Those are the OEM base model Z HR brakes. I don't know why they put those kind of brakes on here. They should have just put Brimbos on all the Z's, in my opinion. I do have a set of Akibonos that I'm going to be putting on here. I just need to get them coated. I've just been kind of lagging on that, not gonna lie. But I do have the brackets. My brackets came in from Z1. I do have the calipers. I have everything for the conversion. That's going to be coming soon, so wait on that. Headlights. These are actually my headlights off of the boosted Z. I figured with all the candy red I had going on with this car that they would just look better on this car, and I truthfully honestly like them better for this one. These are just OEM style HR headlights. Housing is blacked out and the shroud was painted candy red. So that's that for the headlights. The current ones on the boosted Z are the same thing. It's just the shroud is OEM silver. I just decided to leave that OEM, but black housing for all your headlights. I don't care what car it is, black housing headlights is a must for like every single car. It just looks so good. Front bumper, a lot of you guys might know, a lot of you guys might not know, but this is an OEM 350Z Nismo front bumper. These things are ridiculously priced now. I remember back in the day, I used to be able to pick these things up for like $400 or $500. That is not happening no more, bro. These bumpers are going for like $1,200 minimum. Like, if you find one under $1,200, like, you're getting a deal. So this is actually my spare for the other Z in case I actually ruin my other one, which I hope I don't, but it's happened before. But this is my spare. When I do go slide, I actually take it off. I just rock a bumper on it just because without the bumper, this thing looks ridiculous, bro. Like, the whole bash bar is red, the intakes are red. It just looks like way too much going on, and I'm kind of like asking to be pulled over by the cops. It looks nice and clean. You guys can see my bash bar setup right here. The bam, it's peeking through there. Yeah, he's in there. We are running an oil cooler on this, obviously. For the hood, we are running Fly One's carbon fiber vented hood. I forget the actual model name that they call it with Fly One, but that's from Fly One. Hood pins obviously don't come with it. I had to add those myself. I've just heard too many horror stories about hoods flying up. I've seen a few people that sent me pictures of their hood flying up. Whole roof completely destroyed, hood destroyed, windshield destroyed, and I'm like, nah, bro, I do not want that to be me. For the most part, all my carbon hoods, I run hood pins, unless it has two latches. 350s and G35s only have one latch. I believe G37, like Q50, they all have double latch, 370, so you kind of don't have to worry about it. You got that extra safety. But yeah, for the single latches, I would highly recommend hood pins. So yeah, that's the front end, man. Really basic. Nismo bumper, headlights done, hood. This is OEM paint, which is actually a really nice gray. I forget the exact name of this paint, but I believe it's like carbon metallic, something like that. But it's actually a really nice paint. I mean, if you guys look at it up close, The shit's really nice, and my car's not paint corrected or nothing, and that shit looks pretty good. It's you know, I like gray. Obviously, you know, Nardo's like my favorite colors. Anything grayish, I don't really have a problem with. So I don't mind the color. Obviously, down the road, we're gonna do like some kind of crazy wrap on this, you know, some kind of livery, you know, something dope. I'm not worried about that till later on. So we can move on to the middle of the car, I guess, which we have an OEM door. I got some kind of dent in it though. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I don't know where it came from. It came like that with the car. It's like hard to see, but you can see it. So I'm not sure. Truthfully, honestly, not gonna worry about this dent in the door because once I start doing tandems, this car is gonna look like a piece of shit. I already know it's gonna happen, bro. If you're out there doing tandems and yourself isn't super experienced, or the person you're driving with, shit's gonna go bad. Even if you guys are both like pro, you know, like it happens, bro. So I'm just not gonna worry about the door right now because we're probably gonna end up changing this thing out sooner or later. But we can't move on to the roof. I get a lot of questions on the roof. This is the same carbon roof cap that I'm running on the Boosted Z. This is from Fly One. I didn't cut the roof out and then put a carbon fiber roof. It's just an overlay cap, you know, solid that goes over the OEM roof, which looks really great to me, honestly. Like, it looks awesome. I love it. Looks good on this car. Looks good on the Boosted Z. I do feel like this style roof looks a little bit better if you have a wing though. I just feel like it flows better like on my Nismo, but I mean, it still looks good. As you guys can see here, we have this nice, beautiful full carbon hatch. This is also from Fly One. This is something new that they're doing. I think I was maybe the second or third person that is running the carbon hatch from them. Rear window is a direct swap from your OEM one, so that's pretty cool. Obviously there's a lot of other people out there making carbon hatches, but for Fly One, this is something new. So we have the full carbon hatch in the rear, full carbon roof cap, full carbon hood. Everything is from Fly One Motorsports, so shout out to them for hooking me up on that. As far as exterior wise, there's not too much done to it, just a little bit of carbon. Obviously I wasn't going to go extremely crazy with this car because I know that eventually it's going to get messed up. You know, I did pretty smooth on my first track day. I only went off the track a couple times, but I didn't mess anything up. I just know that eventually I'm gonna hit a wall or a tire or just something, and you know, some of the body parts in this car are gonna get messed up. It's a drift car, like, you can't avoid it. No matter how good you are, it's gonna happen. So that's why I didn't want to go too crazy with the exterior. I'm not too worried about the carbon getting messed up because I'll really have to hit pretty hard to actually ruin some of the carbon. But everything else, I'm pretty sure is gonna get thrashed sooner or later. But for now, this shit is clean, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, for the exterior, that is pretty much gonna be everything exterior wise. Real simple, real clean. You guys know me, man. All my cars look pretty much the same. That's just my vibe, my style. One thing that happened that sucked when we put the new windshield in, my A-pillar broke. Sad boys. Yeah, that sucks. Guy felt bad though. Apparently, I don't know why, but he said that this part right here was glued, which it shouldn't be. So that's most likely why it broke. Dude was super chill though. He said that he has a body shop guy that can fix it for sure. So I'm just waiting on his call back on that to get that fixed. It sucks, man, because these A-pillars are not cheap, bro. They are not cheap. Like, if you want to buy this A-pillar OEM, it's like $700-800 bucks, and I believe that's non-painted. So yeah, those things are not cheap, but you know, shit happens. It is what it is. I think we can move on to the interior. I mean, you guys already know I got a Tommy dog. You guys already know that. That's nothing new. Sheesh. So one of my main focuses with this car is I wanted the interior to be really, really clean. Like, all the plastic parts, panels, like, I just wanted everything in this car on the inside to be clean. Even though I know that it's gonna get ruined on the outside, I just wanted the inside to be clean. And I think I did a very good job at you know, just replacing, getting some of the panels repainted, and just all around I think I did a pretty good job on the interior, how everything is set up. Real basic, simple, but it just looks clean. Now, there's nothing like a clean interior Z. So if we want to start from the door panel here, all this is obviously OEM. I had these repainted because they were all chipped up and ugly looking. We can move to the seat. We are running the NRG Prisma seats. Honestly, they're not bad. I've done an hour and a half drive and they're not bad at all. No like discomfort. I would say one thing about this part of the seat, I don't know why they designed it like this. It's a little weird, but as you guys can see, the cushion down here is a lot shorter and this one's like super tall and thick. This is the only part that's maybe a little bit uncomfortable about these seats, because your legs kind of sit up a little bit, which I don't like. I'm sure just a good upholstery place, just kind of like chop maybe the foam in half, and just to reduce the size of this so it's not like so high and tall. Because honestly, when you sit like this, the car is like a lot more comfortable. It just gives you that extra like leg room, like you can stretch your legs versus just having them up like you're about to give birth. I don't know what's going on with that, so not sure what that's all about. It's definitely something that's not permanent. You can modify this to your liking, I'm sure. It's something that's not hard, not too hard. Can move on to the belts. You guys know, OG, traditional, everybody rocks these. We got the Takata harness, no complaints. I still have my seat belt, so when I don't feel like throwing the harness on, which is pretty annoying when you're just like trying to drive down the street or something, I still can't use my stock seat belt, so that's cool. That's why we kept that. We can move on down here to the seat brackets. Yes, I coated my seat brackets because that was just the Fresh Kicks thing to do. Every time I see this damn word, I'm like, what is that? So I'll throw them down here. Zakutage, I don't know, bruh. I don't know why y'all picked the most difficult name, but it sounds cool. But shout out my guys over there. If we go back here, you guys can see I have the colored match candy red harness bar from them as well. Bam, bam. You guys know I did the whole theme, all the bash bars, all the accessories, pretty much candy red. If we go back here to the rear, bam, we have the rear bash bar, which I really like, man, because this is so clutch, bro. It has the jack point right there at the bottom, and man, it makes it so easy to just jack this thing up and like take the tires off, do whatever. You guys already seen we have the matching bash bar in the front as well. Let's move on to here. Pretty straightforward, I'm pretty sure you can guess. We have a hold fast USA wheel in here. Really like the wheel, comfortable, dope, gets the job done, no complaints. We're running the NRG hub, quick release setup, and here we have my nameless hydro. This thing is fun, and this thing will get you into trouble. Like, honestly, this thing will get you into trouble. This thing got me arrested already, so it's just when you're on the public roads, man, just try to just visualize this not here. Just, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna start putting like a shirt or like a sock or just something over it so it's just not staring at me all day, because I promise you, every time I'm driving, this thing is over here like, fresh kicks, just pull me, just a little bit, yeah, just a little bit. I promise you, bro, and it's just the shittiest thing, because you just want to have fun. It's just so fun to use. When I first got into drifting, I didn't want to have this installed already, because I'm like, I don't really want to like learn with that. I don't want that to become like a habit, having to use the hydro all the time, which I did pretty well without it. Like, I was honestly using it more for fun versus actually like learning and transitioning. It's just fun to use, man. It's just nice to just lock up the rear and just initiate your turn like that. It's just fun to use. It looks hella cool when you're using it. It's just a vibe. That's all I can say about it. A hydro is a vibe. But this is a nameless one. I believe this is the 18-inch one. That's pretty much the interior, guys. There's really nothing else in here. I don't think you really care about my in-dash. Got a Pioneer doubled in Mishimoto shift knob. Found this like Bride shift boot online. That's cool, you know, just add a little bit of flavor in here. So yeah, man, that's the interior. Everything is pretty much just OEM plus inside. And yeah, we can move on to the performance side. Let me pop the hood. Nothing crazy, man. We just got two 76 mil turbos, LS9 swap. It's nothing crazy. Damn, Daniel. Just a beautiful VQ35HR. One of my favorite motors. Great price. Extremely reliable, little to no issues. You can boost it, make crazy power if you want to. It's just all around, I feel like this is a great motor. You know, everybody is so, oh, 2J this, RB that. It's just because they're clout swaps. People hype up 30-year-old engines, bro. It's like, yeah, it's a GOAT, you know what I'm saying? It's a great engine for that time, but you know, you gotta understand, like, technology and reliability has been improved. Like, there's not very many people riding out there like completely stock 2Js and RBs that are reliable. Like 9 times out of 10 they built them, like fully built them, and you know, then you have a possibly reliable platform. But for the most part, like, they're 20-30-year-old engines, man. Like, you know, they're dope, but you know, times have changed. But yeah, man, nothing crazy under the hood. Everything is like completely stock. We have a coil rad Radiator, of course, like I said, oil cooler. We're running the still-in intakes, just had those coated. The car is on up rev tune. Some of you guys are probably seeing back there like, is that a fuel regulator? Yes, that is a fuel regulator. If you guys don't know, this car was turboed. I took the turbo kit off and put it on the other Z. So that's where the turbo kit went. This car was running the same exact turbo kit I had on my Z. So I was like, why not just go back to a reliable setup that I know makes good power and I'm gonna have hella fun again. Yeah, this car does have a full fuel system, dual pumps, surge tank, lines, everything. So it is running E85. Exhaust wise, I'm running Motordyne art pipes, Macon Y pipe, and the Tomei all the way back. But I know like Motordyne, and there's some other exhausts out there that do sound great on the VQs. But as far as a Z, I just feel like single exit, man, the Tomei is just dope. So power wise, this thing has been great to me. No complaints yet. Obviously later on down the road, I have other plans for this once I get a lot better and I want more power. That's a whole nother chapter, whole nother journey. We'll talk about that later. I'm not gonna get into it, but we can move on to the suspension. Bam, bam. As you can see, we are running the Feel coilovers with Swift springs. Honestly, the car feels great for normal driving. It's not too stiff the way I have it set up. I'm at like 20 clicks all the way around. I believe these are 31 way adjustable. Right where I have it at, it's honestly, I would say perfect. It drives really, really good on the freeway. Super smooth. It's not bouncy, not bumpy, not too stiff. And on the track, honestly, it felt completely fine and didn't have a ton of body roll or nothing. So the coils are solid, I would say. I'm not sure if you guys can tell on video, but we did take some of the camber out of the rear because I didn't want to be like slaying tires like crazy. Front is just natural camber, stock arms, everything. Just has the coils up front. But on the rear, we have camber arms, tow arms, and traction arms, I believe. All SPL. Shout out to them, man, they hooked it up. I think the camber is at negative 1.5. If not 1.5, I think it's at 2. So we eliminated a lot of the camber that it had just to help, you know, save tires and get more grip. Car drives fantastic, it feels great. Obviously I have to, you know, start practicing more and get a lot better with the car to judge how it really feels.
A few moments later.
No, I'm just making a video.
Oh, my fault, bro.
No, you're good. No, I'm just making a video of like the mods and stuff in my car.
Oh, for sure. What you got done with?
Just like full bolt on 85. It's like my drift setup. So
Can I check it out?
yeah, go ahead, bro, go ahead. Hey, what's up, man?
Carlos.
What's up? Yeah, chilling. Yeah, I do YouTube and stuff, bro. So
Oh, bro. Hey, what's
yes,
your
sir.
channel, bro?
It's Fresh with 2 H's. Kicks.
Nah, you fresh.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Wait, you
Come on, bro, you gotta notice the car, man.
Nah, once in a while, I like your cars. Like, I see your videos pop up and shit.
That's wild, man.
What the fuck?
Crazy, man. Good people still exist. You see, my boy saw my hood popped. He was rolling down the street, saw the hood pop. He thought something was wrong with my car, wanted to come help. Turns out he heard about me, so we were just chatting it up on, you know, random stuff. Yeah, he said he had like a Z32 or something, so we were just chatting it up about cars a little bit. You know, if you heard of me before and you just want to show love to one of the builds, you know, I always appreciate it. Not everybody's going to be a fan or supporter, but if you're positive towards what I'm doing, and I'll be positive back to you. That's just how it goes. I'm gonna adjust these hood pins real quick, and that's pretty much going to be it, man. Nothing too crazy. I had a cop go by a second ago, so I'm not sure if I want to, but I'll probably give you guys a few revs so you can hear the Tomei. All right, let's get it. Still gotta swap that out too. I have my other one, I just haven't had time. But that is the Tomei, guys. You know, it sounds good. I don't know, damn 350Z things. I don't know why this shit like this happens, bro. Close the damn door, the window goes up. Should be tripping out. Look at this. My boy got an off-road Fiat. Bro, that's sick. That thing sounds good too. What? Bro, this is a first. I've never seen a Fiat with off-road wheels. No way. But yeah, guys, that is going to be that for this video. I'm pretty sure I covered everything done to this. If there's something I forgot and you have a question about it, just drop it down in the comments below. Stay tuned to the channel. I got an S15 update coming for you guys. Hopefully we get another startup on that like sometime this weekend. If not, maybe like Monday, Tuesday. All they have to do is just get the lines for the catch can and finish the dump tubes. But that's about it. As far as the G35, you guys know that that's off for paint right now, so it's going to be a while before you get an update on that. Because obviously I'm not going to be revealing the color anytime soon. So I don't know, maybe I'll give you guys another update when the car's all sanded down and ready for paint or something like that. I'll try to do something for you guys, but I'm not leaking the color yet. But as far as the boosted Z, right now the piping is getting redone. The charge pipes are completed. He just has to finish the bottom section from the intercooler to the turbo, and that'll be back on the road. I'm pretty sure that the piping's not going to fix my issue, why the boost is dropping so much. I have a feeling that it's something to do with the wastegates. You'll be trying to fix them, or I'll be like swapping them out. I'm not sure what's going to happen with those. But yeah, man, stay tuned to the channel, guys. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe to your boy. Catch you guys in the next video.